Everyone, as we have discussed about the graph editor when we are doing the bouncing ball. So as you can see, I have just added a couples of keyframes. If I go to 200, then you found some of the couples of keyframe for have little bit of tapness at the back. So as you can see, if I play, so the last part is getting tapped. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to 150, 151. I just put 151. So if you see, I just added few more frames here, and okay, so now we will work dope in the dope sheet in this tutorial because we have looked at the graph editor. So let's switch to dope sheet, and dope sheet is very you can say very easy because uh, it has certain panels only. So I will press spacebar, right mouse button, and go to the front, and we'll choose this panel, and here you have the panel and the dope sheet which is here. So it's like that of graph editor, but it's very easy as compared to the graph editor. If I select this, now the keyframes will be highlighted over here. So as you can see, the key is starting from here and it's just moving to here and just moving to here. So this lines denotes this black part which is the key in your graph dope sheet. Okay, so as you can see, these are the keys. So you can select the keys by dragging like this. If it's highlighted with yellow, that means the key has been selected. So if you want to just shift the key, it's only for shifting and all. If you want to shift the key, just click over here and press shift and middle mouse button, you can just move your key like this. Okay, to adjustment of your key. So it is only for adjustment of your key. So you can just drag like this, or even you can just select by holding shift button. You can select multiples, and if you want to move, just press shift again and middle mouse button, which is the scroll button, you can click and just drag the key like this. Okay, control Z. So this is the important feature of the dope sheet. You can adjust your key. As you can see here, that if I go to first frame, as this part denotes the key, and after that it's going down, it is up, and it's going down, it is up, it's going down. After that there is a certain tap. Okay, so what I will do, I will just select this key because I think we don't require this key right now, and we'll delete it. Okay, so as you can see, so what I will do, I just deleted that key, so I have this uh, movement. And if you need the proper spacing between the key, you can just click by holding shift. You will click both of them, because if you open this, you will find the translate value which we have uh, edited from here in the channel box, and you found the X and Y both, and we haven't worked in Z because only first frame is been there, because when you at initial position, when you press S button, then all the translate value, rotation and scale will be animated at that particular time. So as you can see, the red part which is highlighted over in the channel box, it's all been animated and it's all been updated in the first frame. So after that, if you are not holding your S button, or not if you're not comfortable with holding your S, or just pressing your S, just go here, you have the animation. You can have the auto key, which is basically for animation purpose, and you don't have to just press S all the time. Just click over here, it will animate the same. So here I have the bouncing ball, and so I will just do Control Z, and if you don't want to keep this keys, you can, but it's basically for just shifting the key from one position to another. You can just drag by clicking like this, and if you want to move, hold your shift and middle mouse button, click and drag like this. Okay, so you can have a better idea about the shifting of the key into the dope sheet. And also, if you want to go to the graph editor to have certain changes into your curve, just go to panels, and here you have the graph editor. Now your screen has been changed. Just select the ball, and you will find the curves and all which is kept over here. Okay, if you want to just select the points and move further, just click middle mouse button, you can move like this. Okay, so that's the main thing of graph editor. Control Z. So by scroll you can zoom at a particular frame. So if you're not comfortable with selecting this, you can just go to this frame and just move here, and you can adjust it manually, as you can see. It is going up. I will just put it down a little bit. Click this and just move here. So like this you can work. When you click any of the points which has the tangent, if you don't click the middle mouse button, you can move this point. So middle mouse, if by holding your middle mouse, you just have to move your point like this. So as you can see, if I move this down, the first tangent, this one is also changing, and because it's all connected with each other, that's why if you are updating this, automatically this will follow the same. So like this way you can work. And one more thing is that if I go to the perspective view, as you can see the perspective view, and if I go to the animation tab, which is here, so here you have the motion trail, so you can generate this. You can also have the look about the motion trails, about the fall off of the animation. Now you have the better idea that it's getting fall off, and after that it's hitting and just moving like this. So if you see the continuity of the object, you can have the better idea. You just go to that particular thing and just move if you needed to move, and if you want to just off that thing, go here and just click. So these are the process of graph editor as well as dope sheet. Editor is basically to adjust the tangent of a particular object if this is moving, or if it is translating and rotating or scaling. You can have the graph editor. Dope sheet is basically for shifting your keyframes from a certain cut. Dope sheet is basically to edit your keyframe from a certain position. It is basically for shifting your keyframe from initial position to its motion position. So like this way you can work. सर इसका मोशन पाथ तो बहुत सुंदर दिया है, ये शायद पहले वर्जन में नहीं था ना सर, ये जो हो रहा है ये मोशन ट्रेल था, अच्छा दिया है। देखिए सर अच्छा हो रहा है ना बाउंसिंग बॉल, देखिए ना ना टेक्सचर कर देते ना, टेक्सचर कर देते सर, टेक्सचर। अच्छा सर अभी आगे कर दो फाइनली, नाउ हियर दिस इज बाउंसिंग बॉल। जी सर एक ट्यूटोरियल को रोक के फिर टेक्सचर मतलब दूसरा पार्ट रिकॉर्ड कर लेते हैं। क्यों इसी का कंटिन्यू